Hey everyone, my name is Ryan, we're MandRproductions, and in today's video, we're going to be looking at the LEGO Spring 2018 Shop at Home catalog. This is something I'm getting in the groove of doing and looking at every LEGO Shop at Home catalog when they come out, and this one is for Spring 2018. There are over 25 new sets in the book, including 8 from Star Wars, so I'm really excited to take a look. Of course, the cover is from Solo, a Star Wars story. We have the Kessel Run Millennium Falcon front and center, and then we have a couple of TIE fighters strewn about in the background. I don't believe they're the LEGO model, but I can't really tell. It's a little bit dark back there. If you guys could tell, let me know, but I don't think so. You can see some lightning and some clouds and a little explosion actually here on the front of the paper. Free shipping on orders over $35 and a promo for LEGO Star Wars as well. $60 or more, you get a Darth Vader pod. So that's pretty exciting. Opening up this first page, we get some more exciting stuff. We get some more details about the Darth Vader pod. You can see the interior and the exterior there. Moving on to our right, we'll notice that you can see part of the Kessel Run Millennium Falcon, and then there's also this insert for Star Wars Day. May the 4th be with you, and it's got the new UCS Y-Wing on it, and I'm really excited for this set. It's going to be a $200 set, and I'm very excited for it. I'm so hyped for that UCS Y-Wing. On the back side of the insert, you'll see that you can get this BB-8 poly bag with purchases of $75 or more on May 4th only. So if you guys are planning to get in on this poly bag, you're going to want to be there on May the 4th. And I believe we can open this thing up and take a look inside. We'll see some more deals in here. You'll see a bigger picture of the Y-Wing available starting May 4th. It's going to be $200 with 1,967 pieces. I've done a whole video on it, so not much more to say there. Also, VIP little insert there. And then off to the right here, we have double VIP points for most LEGO Star Wars items. I believe it does exclude the UCS Y-Wing and the UCS Millennium Falcon, so you can't get double VIP points on those sets, but you can on the rest of them. It says here you can get an extra 169 points on the new Kessel Run Millennium Falcon for an extra $10 of your reward. So this extra $10 VIP reward is going to bring your total reward for this new Millennium Falcon up to $15, essentially making it $155, which is a little more palpable than the $170 price point. Anyway, looking down here, there's also going to be a sale up to 20% off a bunch of LEGO Star Wars sets, which isn't really that exciting considering Amazon often does have sets for 20% off or even better on their website. So I don't know if I'll be getting too much there on sale. Here's more of the Kessel Run Millennium Falcon. You can see the figures it includes, and a lot of the interior here is what LEGO's showing off in its landed state here. So that's pretty cool. And off to the right here tells us what page everything is on. Anyway, flipping to the next page, we'll see the new Star Wars Battle Packs. Looking very cool. I actually own all the sets on these two pages here already, but I'm really excited. These are cool battle packs. I really liked them in my reviews. Also really liked these two $30 sets, both Yoda's Hut and Han Solo's Land Speeder. Two very different sets, however I both find them equally interesting, fun builds, and very unique sets. Really liked them. Check those out on my reviews on my YouTube channel. Also, the Imperial TIE Fighter, my favorite set from the new Han Solo movie. At least I think it is my favorite set. I don't have the Kessel Run Millennium Falcon yet, but of the ones that I do have, this one's certainly my favorite. And then we have Moloch's Land Speeder, which is something that a lot of people might think is ugly, but I was kind of surprised by. So $40 for that, not too bad. Moving on to the next page, they've got a little insert for the UCS Death Star, still trying to sell that for $500. I think that might retire this year with the release of the possible UCS Cloud City for $600. It would take its place, so no more UCS Death Star after this year. Hopefully that'll bring its 10-year reign of terror to an end. Moving on to the right here, we have the new buildable figures. We have Han Solo, who is pretty rough looking, honestly. Not a big fan of that. Then we have the Range Trooper, which is probably pretty cool looking, I guess. Both $25, pretty much a ripoff. And then moving down, we have Darth Maul, which is easily the coolest of these buildable figures, in my opinion. Darth Maul, brand new for April 2018. $30, kind of pricey. And then Darth Vader, who came out earlier this year, $40, not too bad. And now we're on to the brickheads in the catalog. We have a couple of new ones from Star Wars, Chewbacca and Han Solo. I like the Han Solo, not so much Chewbacca. Then we have Thanos, Iron Man Mark 50, Star-Lord, Gamora, the new Go Brick Me set, which we'll come back to, Mr. Incredible and Frozen, and Owen in Blue from both Incredibles 2 and Jurassic World. So pretty exciting brickheads here. A lot of different interests and different themes for people that are into different things. So I would totally recommend taking a peek at brickheads. They're cheap to get into, $10 each unless you get the 2-pack, and then they're $20 each, but regardless, very cheap. Moving down to the Go Brick Me, only $30 is going to get you 708 pieces, and you can basically make whatever you want. So that's going to be really interesting. I'm actually getting one of these, and I'm going to be doing a video of it on the channel, and hopefully a lot of other videos with it. Now we have some Avengers Infinity War sets, a couple of which I do have. I did get the Dropship Attack, or whatever that set is, although it's not pictured here. We also have Thor's Weapon Quest. We have the Hulkbuster Smash Up, which I also got thanks to Brick Vibe. And then we also have the Thanos Ultimate Battle here, which is actually really cool looking. This ship is pretty darn darn sexy if I do say so myself. Then I believe that's Thanos there. He's pretty, I don't know. He looks weird to me, always does. Then we have the Gauntlet, I believe, so pretty cool. Moving on, we have the UCS Hulkbuster, which is very, very controversial. We have these blue pins that kind of stick out of the arms and look weird. And a lot of people don't really like this set, although I'm kind of a fan of it, like low-key. I don't know, it's a tough one for me because I don't know too much about it. I know that the blue pins there really suck, but I also do know that it's a really giant and cool model, so it's kind of 50-50 there. On the next page, we have some stuff that just does not interest me at all. The Justice League from DC Comics superheroes, and none of these, again, interest me very much at all. We have Speed Force, Freeze, Pursuit, Superman, and Crypto team up, and then Lex Luthor Mech Takedown. Probably the Lex Luthor Mech Takedown is probably the best one on this page. $40 for 406 pieces. Looks like you get a lot of cool minifigures in there. Looks like we have Batman, Superwoman, and a few others in there. Very, very cool, actually, for $40. So I think that would be the best of these three here, but what do I know? I'm not a big fan of that. Moving on, we have the Joker Manor, which is an absolutely amazing set. $270 for almost 3,500 pieces is a crazy price per piece, especially for a licensed set in Lego Batman. So this is darn awesome. I absolutely love it. You can see the Joker's face here. It's got the whole Joker logo. We got a roller coaster that goes around the Joker Manor. A whole slew of great minifigures here, including Disco Batman, Disco Robin, Disco Batgirl, and Disco Joker. Absolutely love those ones. Harley Quinn and the Joker, of course, coming in their regular outfits as well. Moving on to the next page, we'll find some Inspire Creativity Lego Classic. Looks like we got the base plates retaining their old prices. I believe the blue base plate is returning. It's newer than the old tan base plate, which has kind of been phased out. And then we have some other bricks and stuff you can buy. Little advert for Legoland Florida, which I went to recently with Pro Lego Channel and Just Too Good. And moving on, we have some 3-in-1 creator sets, which actually all look pretty decent. The mythical creatures I could probably do without, but I really like these ones. The modular skate house is really darn awesome looking. We also have the surfer van and the modular winter vacation, all three of which I would actually be pretty interested in getting, and I might pick up when they end up on clearance maybe in about a year. Moving on, we have some hard to find Lego sets. These are the Lego Creator modulars, and then some expert sets at the bottom, or just an expert set, I guess, in the carousel. Very cool, only $200. Nothing really new on this page, so I'm going to kind of skim through it here. Of course, the diner, I think, is the newest, and that's such a unique thing. I hope Lego keeps doing unique things for those modulars, so we'll see what they have up their sleeve maybe later this year. These are the must-have Lego sets, according to that. We have Big Ben, which has been around for quite a while now, I think. We also have the Taj Mahal out of the vault, which I hope they bring out some Star Wars sets from the vault, and maybe some other sets, I guess, from Creator and such from the past, but I really want some Star Wars sets out of the vault. Up here we have the Lego Creator London Bus, which I think is going to be a classic Lego set once it's all said and done. That thing is just incredible. Same with the Volkswagen Beetle. I actually bought this one for my girlfriend, and she really likes it. It's a really cool blue color. I would totally recommend it. Only $100, I think, is a fair price. And again, that blue color on that Beetle is just incredible. It's probably my favorite Lego piece color, honestly. Like, that thing is just pretty darn dope. We have the $20 set, which only has 126 pieces. The price per piece on these sets is pretty abysmal, except for maybe Blue's Helicopter Pursuit. The rest of them are pretty rough because they include those dinosaur molds, which I think really jack up the price, but I'm not going to try to pronounce too many names of these sets because they have weird names, and names of dinosaurs are hard to pronounce for me, so we're not going to get into that. But anyway, these 4 sets that they show here, I know there's more, but these are the 4 that they have in this book. They all look pretty decent. I might pick up a couple of these. Definitely going to go for the cheaper ones at first, and if I really like them, maybe I'd work my way up to this Carnatorus Gyrosphere Escape, and I probably butchered the first word there, but we'll try there. Looks like a giant T-Rex as far as I'm concerned, but he's got a special name, I suppose. Now we have the regular Ninjago sets. This is something I don't really care for. I never really liked a regular Ninjago. The Lego Ninjago movie sets were really decent, but I was never a fan of the regular Ninjago designs again, so these pretty much don't matter to me at all. The Temple of Resurrection, again, probably the best set of the 5 that we have shown here on these 2 pages. Actually a pretty cool design. I like you kind of have like this little balcony with a little room on top maybe, and then underneath you have this little archway where you can have your characters walk through. That's pretty cool, but the other sets just don't really interest me. A little bit too much going on as far as the designs are concerned, and like I said, Lego Ninjago movie rather, going to be a little bit better as far as I'm concerned. The Quake mech is just a monster. We had the Piranha Attack, which is kind of cool and unique, and the Master Falls, yeah, that one's it's kind of cool though. You get a little drawbridge, so I'm into that. I could go for a drawbridge. Anyway, next up we have Ninjago City, which is just a monster Lego set, $300, almost 5,000 pieces. This thing is just one of the best price per piece Lego sets of its price range by far, and it's just an incredible set. Like, it's got so many little details on it. Like, honestly, one day I might buy this. Like, if it's ever on sale, I would be hard pressed to pass it off for maybe like $250, $200. Like, there's no way I could pass it up, right, for almost 5,000 pieces. I mean, I'm sure I would get into it. Next up, we have the Disney Castle, $350, just over 4,000 pieces, and of course your 5 main minifigures: Daisy Duck, Donald Duck, Minnie Mouse, Mickey Mouse, and Tinker Bell. So this is another one of those classic Lego sets that I think is just going to be around forever, or going to be popular forever, maybe see remade in like 20 years, but that thing is just awesome. One of the really cool Lego sets of our time. Now we have the Legoland Discovery Center, a little insert here. Kids go free. They want you to go to the one in Columbus, Ohio. There's also some others around the world, so you can see if your city's listed there. You can hit up a Legoland Discovery Center. Then we have some Lego Disney, basically some princess sets. You can take a look there for yourself if you're that interested, but I'm going to skip past these. Now we have Lego Friends, Heart Lake City Hobbies, and these are really cool looking sets. Like I said, these Lego Friends sets have some of the coolest designs as far as I'm concerned. Mia's camper van, I absolutely love the overhead sleeper, just incredible. We have also a really cool custom tent there. Pretty cool horse here off to the side, just really love the awning as well. You get a little rowboat on top, so that's Mia's camper van, very cool. Also a really big fan of Stephanie's Sports Arena. You get a little tennis area, some basketball going on, and just a very, very cool little sports arena. Very awesome. Mia's Treehouse and Emma's Art Stand, pretty cool sets as well. I like Mia's Treehouse. That's pretty neat. Next up, more Lego Friends. Lego really trying to get you to get into these Friends sets with the Friendship House, which I really like the woodworking on. Really cool. Then you have a little slide on the side as well. Olivia's Mission Vehicle, I'm not a big fan of that. It's kind of like Ghostbusters. Not really into that. Looks like we also have like a little Wall-E down there. What is going on with this set? Just copying other things and making it pink, I guess. Now we have some Lego Minecraft, the Chicken Coop, which I'm pretty excited for. I actually still want to get that set. I need to just pull the trigger on it. The Zombie Cave, just another little gray blob as far as I'm concerned. And Nether Portal, another thing I'm not really interested in. But still, that Chicken Coop is something I really want to get. Over here we have Series 18 with the Cop Dead Center there. You can get Series 18 whenever you want. Now it's out and available to the world. I believe it might be sold out at Lego.com on the time of recording this video, but it will be back in stock at some point. Here we have the Pickup and Caravan, and I just wanted to point out this little sailboat here. Pretty cool. He's also crab fishing. That's pretty neat. $40, $30 for that. I'm sorry, not 40. We have a monster truck, heavy cargo transport, and ambulance helicopter as well. So that's pretty cool for Lego City. Some more Lego City. We have the Wild Adventures. You got the Mining Power Splitter and Mining Expert Site. Pretty overpriced in my opinion, especially the Mining Power Splitter, 127 pieces for $20. They could have really dropped that to 15, I think. This Expert Site that looks really cool. A lot going on. I think kids could have a lot of fun with this. Moving on, we have the Mountain Arrest, 303 pieces for $60. That's really pricey. Then the Dirt Road, 297 pieces for $40. Again, and Lego City seems to be getting pretty pricey. Wild River Escape, 126 pieces for $20. And that's just rough as far as I'm concerned. That set has got to come down in price. That's just too much. Next up, we have some Lego Technic here. We have the Bash and Whack. That's pretty cool. And you can pull them back and they'll fly off. That's pretty neat. Then we have the Rally Car, $110. I think it looks pretty sick. If you're into that kind of thing, I would totally recommend that, I suppose. And then the Lego Technic Mac Anthem, which Lego actually sent me one for free. $180 of 2,595 pieces. This thing is a monster Lego set. Like, this thing takes up a ton of space. It's very, very cool. It's got some great functions. And again, Lego sent it to me for free, but I did thoroughly enjoy the build. I thoroughly do enjoy looking at the model. It's got some great playability features, and I'm actually thinking of picking up some other Lego Technic sets in the near future. Moving on, we have some Lego Mindstorms and Lego Boost, these of which have been out for a little while now, so not too much to get into there. The Why Shop With Us advert from Lego, the VIP program. Well, you can usually get 20% off on Amazon, so the 5% for VIP, probably not exactly worth it. Everything else doesn't really matter to me. You can get any Lego set almost anywhere now. Free gifts with purchases, not all that great sometimes. I don't know, it's up to you whether you want to shop with Lego or with the other third-party retailers, I suppose, or, you know, regular retailers. And on this page, we have Lego Ideas sets, Women of NASA, $25. If you want to know more about the history of the Women of NASA, I suppose that's a set you would go for. But the two I'm more interested in on this page are the Ship in a Bottle for $70, which I've looked at 2 times in the store now, at the Lego store, and both times I've decided I was not going to buy it for $70. $70 because it's just too small for me. I just look at it and I'm like, that's not $70. I can't justify it. But I think one day I'll just get in the Lego store and pull the trigger. I'll buy it one day. I don't know. It's a really cool set nonetheless. $70 might be too much for me now, but maybe in a few months I'll change my mind. Next up, we have the NASA Apollo Saturn V, 1,969 pieces, only $120. This thing is a monster Lego set, and I know I've said monster Lego set many times in this video, but I cannot stress how big this thing. This is over a yard tall. It's $120. This thing is crazy. If you are into spaceships, this is your spaceship. If you want it, it's very cool. And moving on to the last page, I don't want to show my address on the back there, so I'm going to lift this up. We have an advert for the new Lego Tron Legacy set. So that is only $35, which is pretty overpriced for 230 pieces, but you do get some new prints and stuff for these figures, so I like it. That is it for the Spring 2018 Lego Catalog flip through. Let me know in the comment section below which Lego sets you're looking forward to from the catalog. Have you already bought some of these sets? Are you going to buy some of these sets? Let me know what you're doing there. Thank you all for watching, guys. If you did enjoy, hit that like button. If you're new to the channel, subscribe. And again, leave your comments in the comment section down below, and I'll see you on the next one. Bye!